This is File 1919, where every legend has a file, and every myth hides a darker truth. Tonight, we travel deep into West Africa, into the shadows of ancient belief, to uncover a creature feared for generations, a spirit that glows in the night, a being that feeds on blood, a presence blamed for sickness, misfortune, and death. Its name is the Adze, but was the Adze ever real? Or was it something far more human? This is the Adze File. The story of the Adze comes from the folklore of the Ewe people of Ghana and Togo. For centuries, the Ewe maintained a deeply spiritual worldview. They believed the world was filled with unseen forces, ancestral spirits, curses, witchcraft, and creatures that walked between the physical and spiritual realms. Among these beliefs, one figure stood out. The Adze was not described as a simple monster. It was something far more unsettling. According to legend, the Adze could transform itself into a firefly, small, glowing, almost harmless. At night, it would drift through villages unnoticed. It could slip through cracks in walls, enter homes silently, hover above sleeping victims, and once inside, it would feed. The Adze was believed to drink blood, especially from children. It targeted the weak, the sick, the vulnerable. If captured while in its firefly form, the creature would supposedly transform into its true shape, a thin human-like figure with dark skin, glowing eyes, and a disturbing presence. But the horror did not end there. The Adze was also believed to possess people. It could inhabit a human body. Controlled thoughts spread illness, bring misfortune to entire families. If someone in the village suddenly became sick, if crops failed, if unexplained tragedy struck, whispers would begin. The Adze is here. In some cases, accusations of witchcraft followed. Individuals suspected of harboring an Adze spirit were feared, sometimes even punished. But here is where the story becomes more complex. During the time these legends spread, medical knowledge was limited. Diseases like malaria and anemia were common. Mosquitoes were everywhere, and fireflies. They appeared most often at night, the same time many illnesses spread through insect bites. Some historians and researchers believe the Adze legend may have been an attempt to explain disease. When a child fell ill without warning, when someone grew weak and pale, the community needed an explanation. Without modern science, the supernatural filled the gap. The Adze may have been more than a monster. It may have been a cultural response to fear, but does that make it less real? There is no physical evidence that the Adze ever existed as a literal creature, no preserved records, no documented sightings verified by science. Yet for the Ewe people, the Adze was absolutely real. It shaped behavior, it influenced beliefs, it explained the unexplainable. And in some rural areas of Ghana and Togo, stories of the Adze are still told today. Not always as a present danger, but as a warning, a reminder of the unseen. So, what was the Adze? A vampire spirit, a symbol of disease, a manifestation of social fear, or something we still don't fully understand? Across cultures, similar legends exist, creatures that feed at night, spirits blamed for illness, entities that blur the line between folklore and fear. Maybe every civilization has its own version of the Adze, and maybe the real power of the Adze was never in its fangs, but in belief itself. This has been File 1919. What do you think? Was the Adze simply a myth born from fear? Or could there be something more behind the legend? Let us know in the comments, and if you want us to open the next file, if you're ready to explore more dark mythology and forgotten legends. Subscribe to File 1919, because every legend has a file, and we're just getting started.